Let's bring some plants in. This is so much fun.
I love it.
The lushness in here. I love it. All right, today we're in for a treat because my friend Carmen's here.
Hi, guys.
And Carmen is the Determinate Gardener on YouTube.
Yes, I am. Been gardening for about 5 years, and Alex was kind enough to bring me here to show me his beautiful garden. It's like a paradise, a hidden paradise in Long Island. I love it.
Thanks, Carmen. I love that. What an introduction to the garden. So what's your favorite thing that you've seen? We took a little tour of the garden. I just wanted to show what, and I'm not this tall, by the way. I'm just on the deck.
You know what, Alex? I don't know where to begin because it's like I'm speechless. It is so beautiful. And the fact that you can grow tropical plants here in New York City, where most people think it's extremely cold, you definitely have proved that you can.
And you know what's so fun is that, like, we do have such miserable winters, you know? So, like, a lot of people think, like, oh, it must be such a pain to, like, bring this all inside. Like, it's an honor.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yes.
It is such an honor
It is.
to have this passion.
Yes.
We both are just such passionate people to begin with. We are, you know, newsies.
Yes,
that's how we met, through work.
exactly.
And so we love, you know, everything that we do.
Exactly.
We care deeply about people, and we care.
And plants. And what's the best thing about doing when growing plants is that you grow it step by step, right? Like from seed, and then you watch it blossom. It is one of the most beautiful things I can see.
It is, yeah. And I never really thought of myself as like a nurturing human.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's something about plants that it just changes the game. Like I love going to gardens, but when you grow it yourself, it just gives me something.
And you know what? Even when it doesn't work out, it's okay, right?
Yeah.
Because you learn something all the time, right?
I agree.
Right?
I agree. Like,
Yeah.
they're really, like, and there's some plants that, like, frustrate me to no end. The only ones that make me, like, sad are the ones that I have, like, sentimental value.
Yeah.
If that doesn't work out, then I get a little bit sad. But for the most part, like you said, I'm like, okay, at least I tried that. Like, this is one that I'm really, really excited about. It's called the Babacoa papaya, and it's really, really cool because with this papaya, it can handle cooler temperatures. So I keep it out until we have our first freeze.
Wow.
And it's supposed to produce fruit inside a container. So we'll see. Maybe one day it will.
Hopefully, I'm sure it will. And there's
does,
just so much to see here. And like, how many plants do you have, Alex? You have like well over 100. He has way over 100.
One of these days, stay tuned because I am going to make a video about it and I'll let you know the final count. But I have not counted them. And it's hard because it's like, okay, for example, what would you do with this, Carmen? I have got an agave americana here, and I have an aloe. And I have a mother of thousands plant, and I have some dahlias. So does this count as 5 plants?
You're right.
Or
But
is it 1?
I would just count the pot, though.
Me too.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking also. So like, if it's a pot, then that's one plant, you know, because it's one unit that I have to bring in.
Yes.
But then it gets a little bit more complicated, right? Because then I have some plants that I have multiple of. So I have this one agave species that are in 4 different pots. So I guess that's 4 plants then.
Yeah.
It's one different, it's one type.
It's so complicated.
Right? So that's why counting is so hard. So Carmen and I were talking about this awesome plant sale at Planting Fields that we went to. It's part of the Orchid Festival that they have. Planting Fields is in Oyster Bay, New York, by the way.
Yes.
And in May, they have an Orchid Festival. And I got this plant from there. And I've never seen it for sale anywhere. I've never even seen this plant in the United States.
Wow.
It is called a Panama hat palm.
You know, my parents are from Panama, so...
What? Oh my gosh, we gotta get them a Panama hat palm. I didn't know that.
Yes.
Wow, there's such cool plants there. Are they plant people?
No, but the fact that it's from Panama, I'm sold already. I'm sold.
It's so cool. You've got to see a picture of this. And it's related to calatheas,
Oh, okay.
which are very difficult plants to grow,
Yeah,
as
they
you
are.
know.
They are.
It's not a palm tree, this
Yeah.
plant. But for some reason, this Panama hat palm has done so well, even though it was in like a little plastic baggie.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody from, I think, Peru was at that plant sale. And when you are selling plants from a different country, it
Yeah.
needs to go through this certification
Yeah, it's a
process. It's very difficult, and you can't have any soil.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be like totally void of soil when you're selling them. It's got to be put in this
Mm-hmm.
like vacuum sealed bag, which basically makes it a little bit harder for it to acclimate. So I was very lucky that it acclimated.
I'm really surprised that it's doing this well.
Me too. This is 2 years now, so I think it's here to stay.
Yes, definitely.
And now we got to get you on.
Yes.
And that's a list. So today we're here not just to chit chat about plants and make a really awesome video that I'm so excited for you all to watch, but we're going to be productive too, because
Yes.
I have got so many plants out here. We had a freeze this morning. One of my friends at work, who's also a meteorologist, was answering my email because I'm doing a video for work about bringing plants inside, and he's like, it was 30 degrees this morning. And I said, but my plants are warriors. They're warriors. They can handle it.
They can. They definitely
You know?
can.
But they can't handle much colder than that.
No.
So...
Well, I think we have like maybe another 2 weeks.
Yeah, actually, I really think that's just about right, because I'm looking at a cold front November, probably 4th, 5th, that might give us our first frost of a season. I'm very lucky because I live on the North Shore of Long Island, so if we get a north wind this time of the year, I'll usually avoid a freeze for just a little bit longer. And I know you're...
Easter, remember?
Yes, the nor'easter was such a pain. That really, it was very, very cold.
How heavy are some of your pots?
The only one that's really heavy, I like using plastic pots because it's absolutely lighter than the stone ones. Like I have a palm tree over there that I'm gonna have to let die this year, and I'm so sorry about it. I might end up bringing it in last second.
Yeah, I think
you know. It's so heavy. It's so heavy.
Well, I've seen you bring some. It's like acrobatics with him. It's like
It is. It makes me feel so inadequate. It does, because I work out. Like I'm training for a marathon.
the New York marathon? The Long Island?
I went maybe Long Island. I might do that one in May. Okay. This is the Disney marathon I'm doing in January because I'm always looking for an excuse to escape the cold.
Yeah, exactly.
And this marathon is in January.
Okay.
It was 40 degrees when I did the marathon last year. People don't realize Florida gets cold.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Florida gets very cold. I lived there for several years, and I used that information to help grow a lot of Floridian plants. I'm like, oh, okay, cold this morning, but Florida gets cold too, kind of thing. But anyway, so yes, you know, I'm a marathon runner. I work out 7 days a week. Yeah. But some of these plants humble me.
I've seen some of them. I'm like, how is he able to do it all by himself and through that door?
And I always do it by myself because people ask if I get help. I don't want anybody else to get involved.
Yes.
God forbid they get hurt.
And not only that, they hurt your plant.
That too. That's such a good point. Actually, I'm so glad you brought that up.
He babies it, he nourishes it, and then someone destroys it. You don't want that. So yes.
Because I don't know if I can forgive them. I don't know if I'm just like good enough of a person to do that.
I'm sure you are.
Well, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
You know?
You'd be like, no, stop! And then that gets on the floor.
I will say, I don't think that there's any plant that like my mom could kill that would make me love her less. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So like, but
just a helpful friend, you're like, don't come back.
No, there's nothing. I love you too, Carmen. There's nothing that you could destroy that would make me. And you know what? Though plants are so hardy. Like,
they are.
It would be like you almost intentionally have to do something, to kill them.
Exactly.
You know, if you drop a plant on the floor,
it'll survive.
It'll absolutely survive. The plant's going to be fine.
Yeah.
You know, the floor, I make no promises.
We may not be emotionally.
No, emotionally destroyed. Like, because I'm like, oh, I got to clean now. And nothing makes me more exhausted than cleaning. And actually, before I bring the plants in, I want to show the floors.
Okay.
So, not clean.
But they're not scratched.
They're not, and the reason why
mean-
is because of this plastic.
Oh,
So,
okay.
in addition to the saucers, I have the plastic on the floor because I want to really keep any possibility of the saucers scratching the hardwood floor, of water, dipping out of the saucer and damaging the hardwoods, So I really, I need to do that.
Smart.
Yeah. And it's not even just the hardwoods, Carmen. It's also the tiles because these tiles I hate. I love my house. I really do. But the one thing that I want to change is the tiles. It's just like, I don't like the way that the grout is, and I don't like,
it's okay.
I mean, it gets the job done.
Yes, exactly.
Alex has got to spend his money on plants, so home improvement takes the back seat.
Exactly.
And plants are a lot cheaper. Everybody's like, I don't spend money going out to eat.
Exactly.
And to retile a kitchen will cost me $20,000.
Yeah, exactly.
And
these days, 50.
Yeah. Those tiles are going to be there for a long time. And that's why I covered the floor with plastic. Because Alex can't afford that.
Exactly. But we can always afford plants.
Always. We'll find a way. Plants should be free. We were just talking about like exchanging like different cuttings. I'm going to give Carmen some of my cuttings of my Tradescantias.
Thank you. You know what I hate? Like when Home Depot or some of the big box stores just throw away the plants. They should just give it to people like us that will baby it and take care of it. They just want it to. I don't get that.
And it depends, because you figure these big box stores are all the same, but some of them have people working in the plant department that really know their stuff.
Yeah.
And they're gonna keep it alive.
Yeah.
And then others
a lot, unfortunately.
Yeah. I know. It's true.
It's a nightmare.
Luckily the one I go to, the guy's so into it.
Oh,
and
good.
he the plants look good.
Okay.
Good. So I'm not seeing a lot of stuff on the clearance rack. But I love going to shop anywhere where I see plants.
Yeah.
When I'm getting a light bulb, I'll go and look at the plants.
And guys, this is a good time to go and get your clearance plants because a lot of the big box stores are moving their inventory in Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween.
Good
and
point.
A lot of these plants are on discount, some 80% off.
So if you want more tips like that, follow Carmen, the Determinate Gardener. If you want to find ways to destroy your floor, then follow me.
No, not at all.
No, well, either way, you're guaranteed to have a good time.
Yes,
so that's for sure. That's one thing that we both do. But no, you're so full of good tips. So seriously, you do have to check out our channel because you're going to save a bunch of money and you're going to see some really pretty plants. And speaking of seeing really pretty plants, I think now it's time.
It's that time. Countdown now.
I've delayed this for not days, weeks. Weeks.
You are in for a treat.
Oh gosh. Let's bring some plants in. Woo! So much fun. Okay, the house is definitely getting a lot more tropical. I've been moving plants in pretty much all afternoon, and now it's starting to get dark out. I'm a little bit shocked at how big the hibiscus tilaceus actually got outside this year. It was nowhere near the top of that piling, and now it's totally at least a foot or two above it. And the same for my palm. This has gotten absolutely massive outside this year. Just one new frond, but that frond is now hitting my ceiling fan, and I even have it like lower than last year when it was inside. Last year it was on this table. This year that table collapsed when I put it on top of it. So I needed to get a smaller table. I mean, things have really gotten huge. My Monstera is doing really nice. I am starting to move some things into my den area, still a little bit more more room here, but not much. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let my hibiscus bloom a little bit indoors, and then I'm gonna cut it back. I'm gonna put a grow light on it so that way we can get a little bit, oh no. Oh my God, there are 2 bumblebees in here that were sleeping. Do you see them moving? Oh no. Now they're waking up because it's warm inside the house. Shoot, what am I gonna do about these bumblebees? Uh-oh. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end the video here. So when people ask, do you get bugs when you go inside the house? The answer is usually no, but I really should have checked to make sure that that hibiscus didn't have bumblebees sleeping inside the flowers. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna definitely close my bedroom door because I don't want any bumblebees while I'm sleeping. All right, good night, guys. Happy gardening. Bye. And don't forget to follow my friend Carmen. She's the Determinate Gardener on YouTube. Bye.